Bible explained with Liv. Today's topic, heaven. No, heaven is not just sitting in the clouds in the sky playing the harp with a bunch of naked babies. Although that sounds awesome. Wait, what? Seriously? I don't know. I'd like to think if I had the option to play the harp naked, I would. Now that image is in my mind, guys, heaven is a very real place. So here are 5 random facts on heaven that are literally from the Bible. Number 1, no marriage. We're not going to have husbands or wives in heaven. Kind of like me right now. Number 2, animals. There's going to be animals like Zootopia without the racism. The lion with the lamb, wolves and goats and cows and leopards. No, not lepers, leopards. It even says that babies are going to play with cobras. Number 3, angels. No, angels are not humans when they die. Angels are their own super different species from humans. We don't know exactly what they look like, but here are some artist renderings. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get in the way of that thing either. Number 4, in heaven there's going to be no crying, no sickness, no death, no pain, no mourning. I personally think it's going to be an eternal disco party minus the social anxiety, but that's just me. Number 5, Jesus himself is waiting for you there. He prepped a place just for you, and he's super stoked for you to get there. Comment a topic for next time. Bible explained with Liv. Today's topic, angels. We become angels when we die. Wait, what? No. Who told you that? Oh. So what does the Bible say about angels? Well, here are 5 cool facts straight from the Bible. Number 1, Satan and the demons were angels. Angels have free will, meaning they're not robots or slaves that have to do everything that God says. And they choose to worship God, but some didn't. Number 2, they don't look like this. It's not a coincidence that angels always say to humans, don't freak out. And what do? They freak out.
Dazzling bright white clothes, a face like lightning, eyes like torches of fire, 6 wings, a flaming sword, a golden bell.
Number 3, some of us may have interacted with angels disguised as humans, dead grass. It literally says, be kind to strangers, because those strangers might just be angels in disguise. And if you don't think that is the sickest thing. Number 4, they sing. They really like to break it down for Jesus. Number 5, guardian angels are a thing. I don't know if it's like man-to-man or zone defense, but it does say that the angels guard us. Comment a topic for next Sunday. 9 times Elmo was a passive-aggressive king.
Well, that's very convenient.
Do you like fruit?
No, Elmo doesn't like fruit. Elmo loves you. Now stop it, you idiots! Next, Elmo's favorite thing to do is give Oscar a great big hug. And he goes, get off of me! What are you trying to do to me? And then the can slams. He goes, ow! Oh, boy! Wow. And then whenever he walks, everybody goes, whoa! Oh, Elmo loves the count. He goes, 1, 2, 3. But the best one is when he says 7, he goes 7. That is 7. 7 numbers. And then that's the lightning and the thunder.
Bible explained with Liv. Today's topic is the sea. So the sea obviously is mentioned a butt ton of times in the Bible, but one that I want to point out is in Revelation. God says in the end times, he's going to make a new heaven and a new earth, and it's all going to be perfect, and there's going to be no crying or pain, and the sea will be no more. Why? Well, in ancient Semitic culture, there was a god called Yam, was the god of the sea. He was also associated with death and chaos. So when it says the sea will be no more, to early readers, that would have meant that death and chaos would be no more. Interesting, but it doesn't stop there. We actually see God being an absolute unit and flexing on the sea throughout the Bible. In Exodus, God literally parts the Red Sea in half. In Isaiah, it says when he passed through the waters, I'm gonna be right there with you. In Jeremiah, it says the waves can't beat me, I'm a different breed. In Psalms, it says God made the storms be still and the waves of the sea were hushed. But my favorite is in Matthew 8, when Jesus sent his squatter on a boat in the middle of a storm and Jesus is taking a nap. And they're like, J-Dog, quick, wake up, we gon' die. And Jesus is like, y'all hear something? Ah, okay. And he calms the storm, he quiets the sea. Here's the tea, sis. The Bible makes it crystal clear that God is more powerful than the sea, death, and chaos. And even better, Jesus has the same power in 7 times Elmo was an absolute savage.
Oatmeal container, a wooden bowl,
A plastic water bottle and a paper towel roll.
Say hello, Rocco. Yeah, Rocco says hello.
Elmo didn't hear anything.
So raise a glass to freedom.
Raise a glass?
Raise a glass.
Glass of what?
Apple juice.
Delicious.
Oh, Rocco's got a lot of things he wants to do.
Of course. Elmo stares at you fly and seems like a plane. But some days, Elmo chugs along like a train. Well, what could we use instead of blocks?
what if we think outside of the box?
Say what now? Elmo's not going to play with Zoe anymore. This play date is over.
Wait, where are you going?
Alaska.
It's faster if you drive.
Bible explained with Liv. Who is the Holy Spirit? When we think of God the Father, we think of this big guy with a white beard in the clouds, usually with a paper towel on his head. Wait, what? When we think of Jesus the Son, we usually think of a kind bearded man in a white toga, usually depicted as Caucasian. Now, what do you think of when you think of the Spirit? Having some trouble, aren't you? Let me break it down for you guys into 3 main ideas. Number 1, the spirit is a who, not a what. The spirit is not a ghost or a feeling or some Jedi force. He is as tangible a being as the Father and the Son. We should never call him an it, which I do by accident a lot. Number 2, the spirit is personal to us. You may have heard little kids saying, I've asked Jesus into my heart. And though the intention is great, Jesus is actually not the one in our hearts. Oh, it's the spirit. He is a relational being that longs to be close to you. The spirit empowers, comforts, speaks to you. The Bible won't tell you what college to go to, but the spirit might. Number 3, the spirit is powerful. The spirit moves and heals and speaks in crazy ways. Cue the fire and the rushing wind and the giant dove. The spirit is entirely God and longs to be close to you. Comment a topic for next. 13 more times Elmo was a freaking savage.
Onions, garlic, celery, balsamic vinegar. That's a big word for Elmo. Elmo's gonna sue. Well, you get some nice swag around here. You want a piece of me? Yes. You want a piece of Elmo? Elmo's a horrible chef.
I mean, wait, but you're trying, though. You're trying. You're not horrible.
Where you get down with your bad self? Elmo doesn't care about his boo-boo. Oh, this is awkward.
Why do they call them sloppy Oscars?
Yeah, 2 minutes? 2 minutes? Did she say 2 minutes?
No, we've been talking for 2
Elmo
minutes.
came this far, and he gets 2 minutes?
For 2 minutes.
Do you know how much it costs to fly here? You know how much petrol costs?
You're not allowed to go to the bathroom. You need to go while you're up there, you're in trouble.
Not Elmo. See, Elmo wears no clothes, so he'll just go. You know what color yellow and red makes? Orange. That's terrible.
I would love to see you at the Opera House. And I completely punched you in the arm, and I'm so sorry, yes.
Oh, yeah. Elmo has like a delay.
Bible Explained with Liv. Today's topic is, how were people saved before Jesus came? I am glad y'all asked. To explain, I want to introduce a little concept known as credit and debit. Stay with me. Debit is when you have money in your account, so when you pay for, say, a sandwich, it immediately gets taken out of your account and pays for the sandwich. Credit is when you don't have the money, so when you pay for a sandwich, you haven't actually paid for it yet, but they give it to you anyway because at the end of the month, you're going to get a bill and pay for it then. So debit, I have the money now. Credit, I have the money soon. I'm sneaking a little finance lesson in here for y'all. Salvation before Jesus was the same way. After Christ, we're saved on debit, but before Christ, they were saved on credit because they trusted that the payment was gonna come in the form of the Messiah. What the heck is a Messiah? I'm glad you asked. Basically, God promised that he was gonna send someone that would pay for sin. By the way, that's Jesus. Messiah is our word for the promised deliverer. So the way that people were saved was through faith that God would send the promised deliverer. Oh, and you wanna know another word for Messiah? Christ. That's why Jesus' last name is Christ. Christ isn't his last name. Shut up. 21 more times Elmo was a bona fide savage.
New York, baby! Wow! What camera is that? Camera 1? You're already married. Elmo's looking. What's the blueberries in there? Elmo doesn't care.
Does Elmo have ears?
Sorry, what?
Does Elmo have ears?
No. What are you saying?
Sing some of the alphabet for me.
For money?
You know,
Elmo's a
everything's
man?
fine.
You're
No.
too late with the music.
I didn't realise you were so musically gifted.
Who, Elmo?
Yeah.
Well, oh, you're terrible. We will not discuss it.
No,
because
we will
Elmo
not.
lives on Sesame Street. Get it together, Mr. Sear. Cookies is a sometime food.
Oh, you've met Dr. Phil. You
Oh,
could
he's very tall. He's tall as Big Bird. Elmo has to look at him like this.
there like a gym on Sesame Street.
Is there a gym? We don't have a budget like this show. Elmo's only 3.5 years old.
Can I
Yes.
touch your guns? Your biceps. Can I
Oh, yeah,
touch your biceps?
sure. That is a once in a blue moon food.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
play
yeah,
with
yeah, here we
puppets
go,
down
that's it.
there? But Elmo has a cute burp. It's like this. You don't come into Sesame Street anymore. Tomato sauce, tomato paste, and carrots.
What's Big Bird's real name? Big Bird.
Elmo got his own late night show, and these are my favorite parts.
You're assuming Elmo's wearing pants. No, Elmo's wearing pants. So you're saying a host for a show
Yes.
studies about their guests?
Yes, we have to do all the things about
Good to know. The Jonas Brothers are musicians who are also brothers. You're spoiling the illusion. Oh, hello? This is Elmo. Elmo loves you. Bye-bye. There was some magic on the Jonas Brothers. Elmo brushed his teeth, and then the Jonas Brothers came back.
I wake up super early in the morning.
What, like 7:30?
No,
Oh, 7?
no,
When?
4 in the morning.
Yes, Luna's
He loves to sing la 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 Elmo song.
The Not Too Late Show sounds awfully close to The Late Show.
But not too close. Elmo checked with some experts to make sure.
You mean your lawyers?
No, the letters T and M.
Bible explained with Liv. What is the Trinity? Wait, so you think there's one God, but there's three? That makes literally no sense. If you've ever wondered this, you're not alone. It's a confusing concept. So I hope I can shed some light on this beautiful Sunday. The Trinity, one God, three persons. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. By the way, the Son is Jesus. There are three characteristics of the Trinity that really help me get it. Number one, unified. The three persons of the Trinity are in perfect harmony. They agree with each other. They never fight. They never throw hands. Number two, equal. Each person of the Trinity is just as powerful and loving and good and just as the next. There is no hierarchy among them. Number three, distinct. The persons of the Trinity are exactly that, different persons. The Father's not the Son is not the Spirit is not the Father, but they're all God. Think about water. Solid ice, liquid water, and vapor are all H2O, but they're all distinct. However, this metaphor breaks down when you think about how they can't exist all at once. Unified, equal, distinct. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. One God, three persons. Comment a topic for next Sunday. Bible explained with Liv. Today's topic, women in the Bible. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of testosterone in the Bible.
Is that because God is a sexist?
No, I love women. The lack of women in the Bible is more product of the time period, but God still features some spicy ladies. Here are 4 bad grass women in the Bible who do kick-ass things for God. Number 1, Rahab. Rahab was a prostitute, and prostitutes were viewed as like the lowest of the low in society.
God would never use a prostitute.
Wrong. Rahab hid the Lord's spies in her own home, and the police were like, oh, where are the spies? And she was like, they went that way. What a clutch lady. Number 2, Deborah. Deborah was a judge.
Like Judge Judy.
Not in the slightest. Judges in the Bible were like military leaders, rulers, and executors of justice all rolled into one. God has nothing against women in power. Number 3, Mary.
Yeah, you can't have this list without Mary.
Mary gave birth to God's son. She was a virgin and she had a baby. Talk about ow. She just listened to what God told her to do and did it with humility. Mothers are superheroes. Number 4, women at the tomb. When Jesus rose from the dead, the first people to find out and tell everyone were women. Why is this important? Well, at the time, the word of women was not respected or trusted.
God could have easily chosen a bunch of dudes to tell everyone, but he didn't.
He chose women. Comment a topic for next Sunday.
See, here's another pet rock for Zoe.
That's not Rocco.
Well, what difference does it make? It's a rock.
I'm playing with Rocco.
Hello, Rocco.
Rocco says a little more shooby and a little less doobie.
Maybe Zoe and Elmo should switch places. If it's okay with Rocco. That was embarrassing.
No.
I mean, it was really embarrassing.
Well, no, Elmo, you should have done
I mean, if anybody should know it, Elmo should.
No, Elmo should have came to rehearsal.
Now, this is
Yes!
this is the first time we've actually had the chance to meet face to face. We've always watched you across the satellite link.
And you know what, Mr. Rowe? Elmo is very, very happy.
So, what am I? What you expected to see in the flesh?
Well, you're kind of almost the same size as Elmo.
Now, you've been very busy on Sesame Street. I know some of your adventures that we will see very soon here in Australia. We'll see you with Alicia Keys.
Yes.
And the opera singer, Andrea Bocelli.
Oh, yeah, Andrea Bocelli. Ha ha! Elmo hopes he sounds better than Elmo.
I didn't realise you were so musically gifted.
Who, Elmo?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Elmo plays the toy piano. Yeah.
Ah, right.
But
Now,
it was wonderful. It was wonderful singing with Miss Alicia Keys. She's really cute.
oh, really? Now, would she maybe be on your list if you're looking for a young lady?
Yes.
Bible explained with Liv. The death of Jesus, part 2. Why Jesus died. I need to introduce y'all to a group of dudes called the Pharisees. The Pharisees were the uber religious dudes that were obsessed with the law. The law was this extensive list of rules, like don't work on Sunday, don't cut your hair, and don't call Quinn 92 Quinn XCII. That's in there? Yep. Wow. So these Pharisees followed every single tiny little rule, except they totally missed the mark. Total hypocrite, super judgmental, and just toxic. So Jesus shows up and is like, yeah, no, that's not how the law works, and you guys are high school bullies. Oh, and also I'm God. The Pharisees were so pissed they pulled their political strings to get him executed by the government. So God didn't see it coming? No, that's not what I said. This was God's plan all along. God is perfect. Humans screw up. Humans and God are separate now because you can't mix perfection and screw ups. It doesn't work. God doesn't want to be separate. Because he's all like,
I made you, I love you, I want you.
and the humans are like, yeah, screw you. God is also like, I'm literally perfect, so I can't just let your sin slide. So God devises a sneaky plan to fix the separation while still punishing someone. And that someone was Jesus. The story's not done, guys. Tune in Sunday for a big twist ending. The book's been out for a while, so you... Bible explained with Liv. Today's topic, demons. Now, when you picture demons, you might think of this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. Whoa, wait, no, that's Damon. You usually picture them with horns and tails and a threek. Wait, what's a threek? It's like a fork, but with 3. It's catching on. No, it's not. Demons are real, you guys. What does the Bible say? Well, here are 5 random facts about demons. Number 1, demons are angels that rebelled from God.
Said forever, now I try.
Wait, you said that one last week. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it again. Gosh. Number 2, demon possession is real. Ah! Calm down. Okay. Demons are spirit beings, but they can take possession possession of a physical body. Wow, I hate that. But don't worry, followers of Christ cannot be demon-possessed, which brings me to number 3. The demons are oh so scared of Jesus. Numerous times on earth, Jesus will go up to a possessed person and be like, "Come out, demon!" And the demon in them is immediately like, "Ah, it's Jesus! We know exactly who that is! And he's so jacked! Ah!" And leaves the homie. Nice. Number 4, they obey Satan. Satan was like, "I am the captain now." And they were like, "We don't know enough about leaving God to argue, so okay." Number 5, demons have limitations. Sure, they're scary, but they're no match for God's flex. Comment a topic for next Sunday.
10 more times Elmo was an absolute savage.
Yeah, baby, go ahead, give it to Elmo.
Grump needs... Shit. Sorry.
He said a bad word, $5. $5. Hi, Kelly. Oh, hi, Chucky Sue. Oh, she's so cute. Such a cute hamster.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, say hi to Rocco, Elmo.
Hello, Rocco.
All right, good.
Right the bro. Sure, why not? Where did you go? Where do you go? Something like that. Is that okay? That was embarrassing. I mean, if anybody should know it, Elmo should.
No, Elmo should have came to rehearsal.
Don't touch Elmo. When I gave it to Elmo,
I'm
but
joking,
I forgot this. Elmo forgot. It was a long time ago.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
right. You just said it to everybody on national television. Elmo didn't know the song. You're not coming to Sesame Street anymore. The roots you can come, but you're not coming anymore. There's no more Jimmy Fallon anymore. We have to...
How are you, my friend? Did I squeeze you too tight?
No.
What's the matter?
Elmo's mad at you.
What have I done?
Mad.
I'm so sorry. I just...
Because earlier on in the show,
Yes?
and everyone heard it here and out in television land, you said the D word.
Oh, was I talking about...
Yes.
D, and then there's another word at the end?
And we will not discuss it.
No, we will not.
Elmo lives on Sesame Street.
Bible Explained with Liv. Today's topic, speaking in tongues. Oh, you mean like blah. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. What is speaking in tongues? Speaking in tongues is like speaking a language that doesn't exist. Like French. No. Oh, you're telling me the number 1 is There is literally no way that is real. Ignoring that. No, it's like a language that you've never heard of. The only way to understand this non-existent Simlish language is with the Spirit of God. The Spirit can be like Google Translate. First time this is seen in the Bible is when the Holy Spirit comes to earth. So there's this big crowd of people, and they all speak Pig Latin and Klingon and Portuguese and Dothraki, so none of them get each other. And then there's this big wind, fire things, and all of a sudden they can understand each other in their own language, and the Spirit's just chilling in the corner like, so. And some people watching were like, they're probably wasted. Literally, that's in the Bible. The Bible also says that some people have the gift of interpreting tongues. It says interpreting is super important, because if you're just speaking gibberish, what good is that to anybody? Can we still use tongues today? Well, this is a major argument between Christians. Yes, we can speak in tongues today. No, it only happened back then. So feel free to argue about it in the comments to up my engagement, but be nice to each other. I'm just playing.
8 times Elmo was straight gaslit by Zoe in a literal rock.
I'm sorry I'm late, but Rocco had to go to the potty.
What?
Oh, I don't know.
But what does Rocco think? Elmo can't believe he just said that.
Elmo, do you want to come to Rocco's party?
Well, Elmo loves parties.
Well, even a rocks party?
Elmo loves parties.
How do you know?
Wait, he told me.
It's a rock.
Elmo! This turned out to be a pretty good party after all, didn't it?
It's a rock.
Hold Rocco's hand while I'm gone.
Rocco's hand, but Rocco's just got... Oh, all right.
That's not Rocco's hand, that's his butt.
Oh, no, it's gross.
Rocco's in line ahead of you. It's his turn.
But Rocco is a rock.
Rocco says he's having such a good time that he doesn't want to get off. He wants to keep on swinging.
What?
The birthday boy is right next to you.
Right next to Elmo?
Yes.
Oh, Gordon, happy birthday.
Oh, no, it's not my birthday, Elmo. No.
No, Elmo, here's another clue.
Okay, another clue.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
It's somebody else who is right next to you. Somebody who is small and smart and cute. Very cute.
Not Rocco.
Yes, Rocco! You got it, Elmo! Say happy birthday to Rocco.
Happy birthday, Rocco!
Oh, nice.
Gordon.
Yeah.
Come here.
What?
He said,
Excuse us, Zoe. Gordon?
Yeah?
Rocco's a rock.
Bible Explained with Liv. Today's topic is just how big was Noah's Ark? Here's a little summary. So God is like, yo, Noah, everyone on earth totally sucks except for you. He's like, bro, I know, what a bunch of D-bags. And God's like, okay, I'm gonna flood the whole earth except I'm gonna save you and your family. He's like, dude, bet. And God's like, okay, so I need you to build a big old boat. I'm gonna tell you exactly how big it needs to be. And I also need you to bring 2 of every animal because the animals are chill. So he gets to work and he builds the boat. God floods the earth. Noah and his family, the animals, chill in the boat for 40 days. And then at the end of the flood, they land and God sends a rainbow to promise he's never gonna do that again. So you're never gonna destroy the earth again. No, I'm never gonna flood the earth again. You're never gonna destroy the earth. I'm never gonna flood the earth. So what were the measurements that God gave Noah? Well, they're all in the Bible, but it's measured in cubits and crap. That's where I come in. 1 cubit is about 1.5 feet or almost half a meter. So the ark was about 450 feet long by 75 feet wide by 45 feet tall. That means that the ark was about a football field plus a half long. It's about as wide as the Taj Mahal or the White House, and it's about as tall as 2 giraffes stacked on top of each other. How you'd go about stacking the giraffes is beyond me. It's also as tall as about 270 Barry B. Benson. Bible Explained with Liv. Actually, Christianity Explained with Liv, because today I'm not going to use the Bible whatsoever. Today's question, did Jesus actually exist? Yeah, it says so in the Bible. I'm sorry, but that is not enough proof. So here are 4 non-Christian dudes from the time period who wrote about Jesus. Number 1, Tacitus. This Roman boy wrote a thing called Annals, Annals, and he talks about the abominations, the Christians, whose founder, Jesus Christ, had been executed under Pontius Pilate. Number 2, Flavius Josephus. Flavia, our Jewish boy, wrote about Jesus in Testimony in Flavortown, where he says he was a, quote, wise man, if indeed one ought to call him a man. The shade. Number 3, Pliny the Younger. Younger than who? I don't know, not me. Pliny the Roman governor was writing a letter like, Dear Emperor, how should we punish those crazy Christians? Love Pliny. P.S. Hags. Spoiler alert. Pliny said that they would sing hymns to Jesus as if he were a god, so he knew exactly what they were trying to pull. Number 4, the Babylonian Talmud. Okay, not a person, but the Babylonian Talmud was like a YouTube compilation of a bunch of Jewish rabbi writings, and in it says that J-Dog was executed for practicing sorcery and making the Muggle Jews believe.
Why do you wear pajamas when you go to bed, but you're naked the rest of the time? It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. It's mad.
No, but this acting. It's called acting, Mr. Gervais. Acting.
Question. She's in charge. This is
Okay,
her show.
go ahead. Shoot.
Give me 4. Give me 4.
There you go. 4.
So I understand.
Where did you lose this interview? Where?
Oh, God.
Come on, get it back.
It's unprofessional.
Come on,
You can't even control
Get it back. Get it back. Get it back.
a
Come on.
muppet and a fat guy. Just calm it down. You got me in trouble.
It wasn't Elmo's fault. You were doing it.
Well, just be nice. Don't talk
Elmo
about.
was trying to sway you back. Okay,
No,
what?
these are the no-go areas. Drugs, child abuse, the Holocaust. Okay.
We won't talk about
Let's
those.
stay off those 3 things.
Okay.
That's because that's your stand-up, right?
Exactly. Yeah. N. Do you know what necrophilia is?
Elmo wants this tape.
Bible Explained with Liv. New series. I'm gonna explain Bible stuff that y'all don't get. Let's get it. Okay, today's topic is the new and old wineskins. Here's a one down. So Jesus is Jay chilling with the disciples, and the disciples are like, yo, J-Dog, what's up? Why do the super religious rules dudes, the Pharisees, fast from food, and your disciples, us, don't? And Jesus is all like, okay. You know how we store wine in wineskins? They're like, yeah, we do that because it's 30 AD and we don't know what a Ziploc bag is. Right. Well, when you have new wine, you don't put that new wine into old wineskins. You put it into new wineskins. They're like, And that was how he answered the question. Confusing, right? He literally didn't even answer it. Or did he? Here's what it means. Basically, the old wineskins are the old law, the massive, ginormous set of rules that the people had to follow to be made right with God. Stay with me. Now, the new wineskins were the new covenant, aka the new way to be made right with God. So Jesus is being like, you can't put the new way into the old ways. That doesn't make sense. Basically, the answer to why don't your disciples fast is you don't have to anymore. Jesus brings in a new way to be made right with God that doesn't require strict rule following. Pretty sick, huh? Bible Explained with Liv. What did Jesus look like? Well, to begin, everything I'm about to say is speculation. There's not a single verse in the Bible that describes how Jesus looked. I wonder if that was intentional. I wish the Bible were like a poorly written fanfic, like he brushed his silky blonde hair out of his light blue eyes. But alas, we don't get that. So what did he look like? We do know that Jesus was born in Bethlehem, which is in modern-day Palestine. It's likely Jesus has a beard, as beards were important to Israelites, but probably pretty short and cropped to the face because the priests had the long ones. Obviously, Israel's in the Middle East, so he probably had darker olive skin and dark brown or black hair with dark brown eyes. So no, Jesus wasn't white. He probably would have worn a tunic, which was usually knee length for men. What about his body type? Well, he was a carpenter, so probably pretty strong. Major speculation going on here. Jesus always preached to be humble, a servant, and he definitely practiced what he preached. So I don't see Jesus as being very clean with expensive clothes, fine jewelry, etc. He's probably just an average Hebrew dude, which makes it all the better that this was how God chose to send his perfect son. So what did Jesus look like? Well, we don't know for sure, but this is one of my personal favorite depictions of Jesus. Just a normal Hebrew guy.
Well, it's time to wind down the show, everybody. Oh, boy, Elmo's getting a little sleepy. Oh, Elmo would like to thank his co-host, Cookie Master.
Oh, yeah. Nighty night, Elmo. No.
And Elmo would also like to thank you.
By the way, I scanned your food and it comes to $1 gazillion.
Elmo has a T-Rex and a Go Fish card.
13 more times Elmo was a freaking savage.
Onions, garlic, celery, balsamic vinegar. That's a big word for Elmo.
Oh,
Elmo's
dear.
gonna sue. Well, you get some nice swag around here.
You want a piece of me?
Yes, you want a piece of Elmo? Elmo's a horrible chef.
I mean, wait, but you're trying, though. You're trying. You're not horrible.
Where you get down with your bad self? Elmo doesn't care about his boo-boo. Oh, this is awkward.
Why do they call them sloppy Oscars?
Yeah, 2 minutes? Is that 2 minutes? Did she say 2 minutes?
No, we've been talking
You know,
for 2
Elmo
minutes.
came this far, and he gets 2 minutes?
For 2 minutes.
Do you know how much it costs to fly here? You know how much petrol costs?
You're not allowed to go to the bathroom. You need to go while you're up there, you're in trouble.
Not Elmo. See, Elmo wears no clothes, so he'll just go. You know what color yellow and red makes? Orange. That's terrible.
I would love to see you at the Opera House. And I completely punched you in the arm, and I'm
You
so
did?
sorry. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Elmo has like a delayed...
17 more times Elmo was a complete savage. Yeah, I'm milking the series for all it's worth.
You need to be quiet out there. But for some reason, all of Elmo's women friends kept telling Elmo to tell him to take his clothes off. There's that lady. There she is. Get her. Elmo's going to swim with the dolphin.
Where are you going to be doing that?
Oh, Elmo has no idea. Now you won't trust Elmo. Elmo got to talk to a beluga whale once. His name was Winston. Yes, Elmo is going to learn how to kick a football. Football is different in where Elmo lives. Well, we call it soccer. You're kind of strange here. What should Elmo do? Yeah, it's really bad.
We're all-
No, it's not funny. Don't laugh. He's very buff now. He has a lot of muscle. Yeah, a buff Cookie Monster.
That's very
Well, that was really serious. What are you going to put up? What color? 5. What does that mean? 5 seconds? What is that? 5 seconds? What's going on? Elmo didn't understand that. That's why Elmo has no forehead. No forehead. You can really see it in profile. Watch. What, God? What? Rocco didn't even move. The plug. Get the plug. Get the plug. Hurry up.
Guess Rocco will never be able to float.
Oh, well, too bad.
Y'all, Sesame Street did the Wired autocomplete interview.
Does Elmo have a last name?
Elmo Monster. Naturally.
Does Elmo have a tail?
Boy, Elmo hopes not. Elmo never thought about that before.
What's Big Bird's real name? Big Bird. Or Big Bird.
Did Cookie Monster change to Veggie Monster? We hear this all the time. No! Me Cookie Monster. Once and for all, me Cookie Monster. Me not Brussels sprouts monster. Me not spinach monster. Can we put end to this vicious rumor? Next question. Sorry, me got a little carried away.
How old is the count? I am 6,523,000 years old next October.
Does Cookie Monster eat real cookies? Me Cookie Monster. You think me eat a fake cookie?
All right, let's get this over with. Who is Oscar the Grouch named after? Named after my Uncle Philip. All right, so we're done here.
Is Cookie Monster still on Sesame Street? Me got the rent control department. Is Cookie Monster's real name Sid? Actually, it is. Is Cookie Monster Here we go again. What me have to say in this world to convince...
Maybe Rocco can use one of those tubes to float like Baby David.
Well, Elmo doesn't think so. Elmo thinks Rocco would fall right through the center of the tubes.
Oh, well, I guess Rocco will never be able to float.
Oh, well, too bad. Bye, Rocco.
The fans don't really like
And
red.
really popular, too.
Fans don't really like
In certain places.
the red puppets, but the Muppets that are red. I'm this up. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Elmo.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow. Elmo learned a new word. Elmo's going to take you about the Sesame Street. Thank you.
Don't take that word to Sesame Street, okay?
Why not?
Because the kids should not know that word. It's a
But
bad...
if you say it, everyone can say it.
Okay, fine. You're right. Take it back to Sesame Street.
Yeah!
WX1C! Oh, Rocco says that was a great workout.
It sure was, Rocco.
Yeah.
Workout? But Rocco didn't even move.
Oh, sure he did. You were just too busy to notice.
So, what should we do next?
Oh, Rocco's got a lot of things he wants to do.
Of course. Do you think that Elmo would make a good basketball player?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, you.
What position do you think Elmo would be good for?
Probably the bench. I think he'll be good on the bench. He'll be a good team player.
That sounds exciting. Elmo loves benches. Yay!
Yeah, we get it, Elmo. It's funny.
Well, then why aren't Louise and Allison laughing?
Oh, you see, we've already heard the joke. Zoe just did it for us.
Zoe did it?
Zoe just told us that joke, Elmo. Isn't it cute?
Adorable.
What a funny joke. I'm having so much fun telling it to everybody.
Hey, Elmo, did you hear Zoe's joke? Yes! Elmo heard Zoe's joke. But it isn't Zoe's joke, Selena. It's Elmo's joke. Elmo.
It's your joke?
Yes! Zoe was so cute.
Why don't you just talk to Zoe? Tell her that it's your joke and that you're feeling angry that she's telling it to everybody.
Elmo doesn't want to talk to Zoe ever.
What's up, Elmo?
Well, Zoe, Elmo's not sure how to say this, but Elmo is angry!
Who's the better Elmo impersonator?
A plastic water bottle and a paper towel roll. Onions, garlic, celery, balsamic vinegar. That's a big word for Elmo. Rocco's a rock, Zoe. Rocco won't know the difference. Elmo's a horrible chef.
I mean, wait, but you're trying, though. You're trying. You're not.
So this is the sticking point, Francesca. He does not have feelings because he is a rock. Do you know how much it costs to fly here? You know how much petrol costs? New York, baby. Wow. Elmo's gonna sue. But what does Rocco think? Elmo can't believe he just said it.
I guess Rocco will never be able to float.
Oh, well, too bad. Bye, Rocco. Hi, Kelly. Oh, hi, Chucky Sue. Oh, she's so cute. Such a cute hamster.
Yeah, I know.
Say hi to Rocco, Elmo.
Hello, Rocco. How is Rocco gonna eat that cookie, Zoe? Tell Elmo. Rocco doesn't even have a mouth. Rocco's just a rock. Rocco's not alive.
Make sure to vote in the comments.
Like, Zoe believes that Rocco is real, and Elmo knows that Rocco is a rock. And that's okay. We have different opinions about things. We've had a discussion. We are cool. Elmo and Zoe are cool. Elmo did not apologize to Rocco because Rocco is not real. Because he's a rock.
But Elmo, Rocco has feelings. Don't you think you should apologize to Rocco?
So this is the sticking point, Francesca. He does not have feelings because he is a rock. Sorry.
Elmo,
Elmo's not going to get upset.
Elmo,
Elmo doesn't
Rocco.
like you when he loses his temper. So Elmo's going to calm down. And Elmo's just going to say that it's a difference of opinion. See,
Rocco.
Elmo handled that really well.
Rocco's not going to like this interview, Elmo.
Rocco doesn't know that the interview is happening. Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm gonna text him and tell him you said that.
You text him.
There you go, Rocco.
Ooh.
Oatmeal raisin. Boy, that's Elmo's favorite. Oh, Gabby, can Elmo have an oatmeal raisin cookie instead, please?
Oh, gee, Elmo, that was my last one.
Oh, that's okay, Gabby. Elmo will just take this one.
No, wait, Elmo. Rocco says that he wants the oatmeal raisin cookie.
Rocco,